Hey guys, so I just got back from the St. Patrick's Day parade, so my voice might sound a little funny from screaming. I filmed a bead video last year when I got back from the St. Patrick's Day parade. I just counted the beads and I got 42 last year. This year I got 88. I got 88 or necklaces. I also got this giant pixie stick, which I can't wait to snort later. Not literally. A football. I got some candy too. Okay, it's in here. I couldn't find it earlier, and I hope it's mixed in here because there was a lollipop that I really wanted. And then I got this thrown at me, so it doesn't make a sound. I'm losing my train of thought. I'm really tired. I also got I don't think they're in here, but I got 2 rings and some other stuff. So we'll find out once we get deeper in this bag. I got this Italian pen. I'm gonna try to make this fast, because I can only record for 15 minutes and 88 beads. A lot. But I just got stuff like this. These are just I don't know what's on them. They have gestures on the back, and then I don't know what this side is, to be completely camera's over here. To be completely honest, I had to move my other beads from the side of my bed to the other side, and if those fall, why does my arm look so, oh, and if those fall, I can't get those back, so, but there's some interesting ones in here. Some of them are just normal, and I hope that noise isn't too loud. I was with my dad and his girlfriend Sarah, and she's like, "You're getting a lot of beads. I wonder if that's because they think that you look 10," which I doubt it, because I actually wore makeup to go out today, which I probably shouldn't have done because it doesn't matter anyway. But, oh, I got it before it fell. These were a pain to get off. I think it literally took me over 20 minutes to get all these beads off, because there was so many. Like I said, there was 88 beads on at one time, and trying to get them off, it wasn't happening. Excuse my awful hair. Some girl did comment on my glasses though. It made me feel better about myself. Gotta move my lights. So the goal is to get through all of these beads before this thing ends. So it was really, really fun. The woman that was next to me, I kind of felt bad because they were giving me a lot of beads, and they weren't giving her many, so if I caught one or one fell between us or something, I'd give them to her. This one's actually pretty cool. And I realized halfway through the parade that she had a little kid next to her on her right. I was on her left. So whenever I would hand her a bead or she would get beads, she'd give them to the little girl next to her. Thought that was really sweet. That little girl couldn't have been older than 8, the oldest. She looked like she was like 6 or 7. There was this really cool necklace where the beads were all 4-leaf clovers, but I gave it to the woman next to me. She actually kept that one. These are my favorite beads of all time. They're dice beads. I love these so much. They're so cool. The reason I'm not like making too much noise with them is because beads make the same sounds regardless. And some of them, like this one, were long as heck. So you have to like... There was one float that they're only supposed to be throwing dice beads, and I got really excited when I found that out because I love dice beads. And the girl that first handed me beads, I'll come across them eventually, were not dice beads, and I got really, I was honestly a little sad, but then somebody else gave me these, because like, I don't know why, but I just think they're so cool. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Let's see. At the very end, there was cops on horses, and the people that I was with, and they're like all older women, like in their 50s and 60s, and they were hitting on this cop, and it was so funny. He was blushing so hard. He had to be like in his 30s. It was honestly, it was the greatest thing ever. This is like a green, right? Yeah, this is like a greenish color. This is actually pretty cool looking. There was this one guy who was handing out beads, because like they all dressed up in costume and stuff, and he walked by me, like completely walked by me, and like he was out of sight, and before the next flow, it was like probably, it was like approaching, so it was in my line of sight. He walked all the way back, and then like, because sometimes, oh, this one's too long, sometimes they just hand you the beads, or sometimes they'll put them on your head. And he went like, that's too long too. He went like this, and then like as he put it on my head, he went like that as he walked away, and I was like, me, Sarah, and the girl next to me are all kind of like, WTF? And then the girl next to me was like, oh my gosh, what just happened? And Sarah's like, it's okay, she's legal. And she's like, oh, okay. I'm sure it does, but he was like, he had to be in his like early 30s. Keep walking. These are actually pretty cool. I'm not even halfway through this bag, and I'm almost at time. I figured since I'm going to be up doing this, I might as well do this video anyway. I have to work tomorrow, and I really just want to go to sleep. This one has skulls on it. Yo, that's dope. Oh, my hair's a mess. so fluffy right now. I found my lollipop. Oh, and there was this guy before the parade who was dressed as a pirate, but his entire costume was made out of shells, like seashells. Like his entire costume, his mask, his hat, his jacket, everything. And it was so cool. And he walked by and I wanted to get a picture of him before the parade, but I never saw him again. And in the parade, I actually managed to get his attention to get a picture with him. Oh, another skull. They're so cool. I don't know if you can hear this over here. These like fall. These are actually a really pretty color. They're like, I don't know. They're not as shiny in the thing, but they're really, really cool. I have hair. This one's pretty cool. There, it lights up. Okay, there's 3 settings. There's this one, and this one. 4 settings, I guess. Off is a setting. Oh my God. These are so pretty too. Are they black? Are they? I think they're like black. Sorry. Yeah, and then this woman threw me these. Oh, I think I got a mosquito bite on my foot. I like this color too. It looks yellow, but it's an orange. Oh, these were the bees that woman threw me that weren't the dice ones. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the coolest ones because I'm almost out of time, but like, this was the coolest one that I got. Yep. No. Okay, okay. Oh, that one has stars. See? It has stars. It's kind of cool. This one's different colors. I'll try to make a video tomorrow. No promises, because I got homework and stuff I gotta